What up, you guys? It's your girl JDB back with another video, and let's get right into it. I have a whole journal. Okay, shout out to my mom's store. All right, Dream Big and Flow, and she just gave me this journal. What day? I probably got a date up in here. She just gave me this journal at the end of June. I'm basically done. Okay, I'm about to give y'all five, but a bonus. So really 6 steps to better navigating the dating pool in the age of 2022. Okay, the 20th century that we in, age of Aquarius. I'm about to just give it to you from the spiritual perspective, and then we're gonna see how it physically manifests. And if it manifests the way I'm thinking, I know it's how it's gonna manifest. Y'all get back to me. Let me know your comments. Let me know how you feel about what I'm saying. Maybe add some tips, because it might be stuff I'm saying and then stuff I ain't even saying, and you might know what I'm trying to say. So just go ahead and say it for me, love. Okay? Obviously, I had to go through a lot of things to bring out this message. Duh. First things first, let's get this straight. This is the bonus. Who is in your dating pool? Why do you allow them in your dating pool? And do you want to stay in the pool, or do you want to eventually get a jacuzzi with bae? And I'm talking about bring it all the way to your friends, because most likely the person that you want to be with, or you're going to be with, the strongest bonds are first built through friendship. Okay, this is where we can do the most healing, experiencing, getting to know each other, communication, understanding their mind, how they move, why they do what they do. You already dating somebody and they not even into the same things that you into on an everyday basis. Why the hell they in your dating pool? I'm speaking about myself here as well. Thank you. Just being real about it though, so y'all can get y'all self also together and not waste your time. I want you to invest your time. I want you to spend your time wisely on the right people, places, and things that are going to pour into you, that are going to become an asset to your beautiful, amazing life experience here. Okay, it's not to say sometimes you don't need people, or there's not valuable people who could be in your life that are not into whatever you're into, but for the most part, if you spend 80% of your time doing certain things and your partner is not doing that, this is where we get work husbands from, and work wives, and cheating, and all kind of weird stuff. So I'm just trying to help y'all avoid a lot of that stuff and set your relationships off with the right starting point, so that certain things don't even be allowed to come into your world. Okay, step 1. Okay, actually scenario one for your dating pool, better navigating it. Okay, becoming good at this dating game, so you don't gotta play it no more. Okay, just because. All right, also I have to say, this is really for my ladies, but my masculines, my men out there, my real divine masculines and strong guys doing y'all motherfucking work. Woo, we love y'all. Thank you for holding space for us. We're gonna continue to hold space for you. Make sure you drop your comments too. First scenario, y'all. Just because they throw the bait and the hook out don't mean they deserve to catch your ass. Okay, it don't mean that they deserve to catch you. Just because they threw the bait and the hook out do not mean that they deserve to catch you. Okay, and we'll get more into it later. I know it's like, oh shoot, because some people gonna feel away, you know, for my guys especially, where it's like you did throw out the hook and then you might have been dealing with the wrong fish, and they took your bait. Okay, and this is how people start to get played and stuff, because they be trying to put their heart out there, and then somebody see it and they be vulnerable, and they be knowing what they deserve, but they want to play the game. But see, that's why I said guys and women can relate to this. So the first thing is realizing, like, just because they throwing it out there, or just because they want you, do not mean that they necessarily get to be with you. Some of us learn this lesson and it's hard. You know, maybe you didn't have a certain parental figure or whatever to really help you better understand your boundaries, okay, your value, you being worthy of whatever it is that you're asking for. So basically, no scrubs. If you're dealing with a scrub, I want you to go in the mirror and tell yourself, no more fucking scrub. Actually, if you're dealing with a scrub, I want you to get in the mirror and I want you to forgive yourself for ever doing that to yourself, and don't ever do it again. And I want you to say, I'm sorry for dating that scrub and wasting my time. Okay, don't say it like that. Make sure you get real with yourself. Make sure that you get deep with yourself and you really forgive yourself in tears. If whatever comes up, bring it up to the surface. Maybe you need to journal this. Maybe some of you guys are not ready to look in the mirror. But I'm telling you, that mirror magic is real, okay? Love yourself. Look at yourself so you know what the hell is actually going on with you. Just because you get a person who might even be a good guy, just because they're throwing that bait out don't necessarily mean you want to take it, all right? So it's also a double-sided thing. You know, on one side is kind of like, just because you want to be with me don't mean you deserve to be with me. But then on the other side, sometimes just because they throwing the bait at you don't mean you need to take that bait, because that bait might be some bullshit that can lead you into a trap. Okay, number 2. Scenario number 2, step number 2. Let me keep it quick. So ladies, whenever you're dealing with a dude and it starts to get ambiguous and it's weird and you really don't know where the direction of this relationship could be heading or whatever, and then you get to that point where you're like, fuck this shit, I'm good. Basically because this man was not giving you clarity, because that can be just the most attractive thing a dude can do and be, is just clear and have clarity on what the hell he wants out of life, once he wants to create and who he want to create it with. Sometimes when you're feeling that pressure, or you're feeling like, even sometimes like you're being suppressed, you're being forced to be in some type of sad mood or in your feelings because you're not really entertaining this dude, you're not really interested anymore, you see the games, you see what's really going on, maybe you've seen that you in the wrong dating pool, like when you want out basically. So you've been talking to this person for a while, or you guys hooked up or whatever it is, okay? The feelings is there, right? When you ever get to a point when you are like, I don't think I want this, or I think I'm good, or I learned something, but I don't think this is the one, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to waste no time with this. Let me just kind of revert back, fall back. Maybe you might even have a conversation with this person about it. When you feel the pressure, I have to do it like this, you guys. When you feel the when you feel the pressure that this person is kind of giving you this vibe like, oh, you're not gonna go nowhere, they got you, la 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 la, like it's nobody better out there for you, it's just them. Like they giving you this energy like, you mind. All right, pool pond, it don't even make no sense, but I don't know why people want to be in pools with big kids. I'd rather be in a jacuzzi with bae. Scenario 2 is just realizing, like, just because a person is applying that pressure, like, nah, baby, you need to be with me. Like, I'm the one. Like, even if they did something and they still trying to convince you, or they haven't done nothing and you're just like, I'm kind of good. You have to look at it like, it's not that they actually have you. They know that they're slipping. They know that you are slowly but surely getting out of their grip. A lot of people look at this in the reverse. When they're in the grip of someone else, they're like, oh man, I gotta like conform to this person. If I don't be moving like this, or like your free will wants to go this way, but now you feel like if you do not basically adjust to this person's needs, their wants, and what it is that they desire, even if you clearly realize to yourself this is not what you want, okay, or this is not what you deserve at this time because this person ain't acting right or something, it's not the other way around. Like, this is going to allow you to stop feeling like, oh, when you do deal with people and it doesn't go the way you want, you know what I'm saying, and like that mind games end because nobody wants to feel like they was rejected or they wasn't wanted or whatever the case may be in the end of it all. But it's really not your fault. Once a person is losing that grip over you, you know, they gotta force it. It's not just like a natural hold, like you know, getting on that grill or how they gonna cook and clean you is gonna be like, it's gonna be like heaven, bro. Okay, it's not the other way around, like, oh, they just throwing you back in the water and discarding of you, and you don't even matter, and you not deserving of whatever it is they're trying to act like they got going on. Well, if they had what you thought they had going on, why would they have even, they would have kept you. Like, y'all would have. So a lot of times you got to realize it's an illusion. Why I said at the beginning what I said about the dating pool, and understand what pools you even in, and we not talking to no scrub, because this is like lesson number 1. This is like a guy who know he can't handle you, but then want to make you feel bad and guilt trip you because you don't want to stay with him. Okay, please end this cycle. Another scenario. I got it for you. Let me go get it. All right, so this is gonna help a lot of you guys get out the trap, okay? Like literally, not literally, but the traps that people like to set for relationships. And unfortunately, sometimes it goes so far that people will literally try to trap you with a baby or whatever. Like, it goes that far. Some people don't, when they know they've lost you, it's almost like they just want to keep it all for themselves. They just become greedy. And I'm going to continue to make sure I'm putting out my different videos on here and my tarot channel so that nobody's getting abused, hurt, misused, or treated no type of way. Maybe I might on Tarot Land tell y'all how to navigate it as it's happening, but I'm gonna make sure when I'm over here, I'm letting you guys know how to not even let it happen, okay? And if it does, you can go to the tarot and we can work that out. Example number three, you guys, is just because he caught you does not mean he gets to keep you. Sometimes people do get y'all in. The bum, okay, the scrub do get you. Beware of this one, okay? Because a lot of times people get caught up with scrubs, they get caught up with bums, and you don't even know that. Like the facade, the get up, the way they was dressing, the way they was talking to you, whatever it was, oh, they put it down. That's why you gotta know what dating pool you in, because when you know what dating pool you in or who you even allowing into your dating pool, then you don't have to be questioning like who sent you. I don't want y'all dating no bums, okay? I'm tired of wasting my time too with people I didn't know was on that level, and then I was like, and then they had me confused on what level I'm on. So this is what kills the confusion, because when you kill the confusion, you know what you deserve. Especially if you're doing your own self-care. I'll make sure I post some videos around that. You're doing your own self-care, spiritual routines, doing different things to make yourself feel good. You're gonna know what's up. So basically, make sure he know how to clean that fish. He know how to cut the fish. He know how to put it on the grill. Do you really want to be a snack, or do you want to be the meal? Because I'm telling y'all was in the wrong dating pool. So then you got thrown in the water, and then it was just like over. Like you didn't even know where you was at, and then it was like by the time you realized where you was at in the ocean, it was like somebody threw you in a damn fish tank. You trapped. You waiting to be eaten alive. You don't know what's going on. So that's why I said, before you get eaten alive on some dumb shit and maybe potentially get damaged because this person don't really know how to cook. Number 4 is just realizing like, yo, like sometimes people really use you as like a trophy wife. They will really use you as like a trophy hubby, a trophy girlfriend, boyfriend. Like they will use you almost kind of like a big flexer. Like, okay, so it's like they not really doing the work. You know, you the whole fish. You've been out there growing and you are luxurious. You out there in them beautiful seas and stuff, okay? And they want to try to come catch you and then just chop it up and do it all out there. Do not let some amateur chef come grab you. Some out there in the seas, okay? Not that we want a player, because I don't want no you too experienced. You know how to catch and throw and y'all. Sometimes you know who be in the dating pool. Like, it be married people in the dating pool. Like, you don't know who they is, okay? You don't know what the life story is. Like, how do they take care of themselves? How do they level themselves? How do they maximize their own life? Because then you understand how they would maximize and expand yours. And it would either be for the worse or it would be for the better, okay? Just because, you know, they got me don't mean they necessarily know how to handle the everyday me and we gonna be able to work this thing out. Or there's so many different things. Maybe you vegan and they vegetarian. I'm gonna get off this video. Number 5 scenario is deep, but it's light, and I'm gonna just leave it at what it is. It's basically don't let nobody damage you because they don't know how to cook that fish properly, okay? Because they don't know how to, I was about to say they don't know how to eat, you know. I don't even know. We just went real deep for a second, like, hold up. Sometimes this is how people get damaged for real, because people start to get so locked in like they have to be with this person. Going back to step number 3 as well, feeling like they're under that pressure, like they know this person's slipping, they know it's not really working how it's supposed to. That's why maybe y'all are both not really on the same page. It's slippery, it's not really, it's wishy-washy, it's that type of energy. At some point you gotta realize like they can't stand the heat, like they can't stand the heat of that kitchen. So if all of a sudden you start getting treated real wild crazy in that kitchen, you gotta know, you better do your Finding Nemo Dory and get out, okay, for real. And I'm really at the point like I'm not even dating no one. Like you literally have to be my friend or I do not give a fuck, okay? So make sure you know who you're dealing with. Make sure they not a whole shark. Unless they trying to do some Finding Nemo shark, you know, fish or not food. Just still be careful. Because you saw he kind of tripped in this as soon as some blood hit. Okay, as soon as she was weak. And she didn't even know she was weak. She thought she was showing love. I'm out of here. I hope that you guys enjoyed that. I'm gonna go. I'm making me some ramen from scratch. I love ramen. I love y'all. Make sure you have a great day. Let me know what y'all think. Add some tips, and also, you know, maybe tell me the next video stuff y'all want. I'm thinking about some self-care or self-love stuff because I have like a very strict self-care / self-love routine, and maybe some of you guys need a little bit of that saucy sauce so that you can spice up your life and make it what you want. Bye.